What is going on, everybody? Welcome into my pick show. Welcome into the College Baseball Bracket Challenge episode. First and foremost, guys, thank you for being here. Second of all, I miss you all. Third of all, I love you all. How about that? That was not too bad, huh? But appreciate you all for being here. If you are here, you are a college baseball fanatic. You are somebody that is interested in how college baseball works. And most importantly, you're here to make some fucking money and compete. That's what we're all here to do, guys, is compete and make some damn money. First off, guys, I kind of want to go over what I initially thought when I read this bracket. Because as all of you know, I am not even the self-proclaimed, but the best college baseball gambler on the internet. Back-to-back 150 unit positive seasons. This year specifically, 155 units of profit, and we still have the entire postseason left. And that is not even including what I have in my pocket currently right now, which is a 3.5 unit on a plus 5,500 wager for Georgia Tech to win the national championship. They were my preseason pick to win the entire thing, and sure as shit, guys, I'm just right up there with the best of them, guys. The number 2 overall seed, they did exactly what I thought they would do. Every single team I had in my preseason Omaha 8 is in the bracket, so I'm not like one of those guys that just throws shit at a wall and hope it sticks. I'm exactly what you're looking for. Obviously, when you do your preseason Omaha 8, you hope that the bracket works exactly the way you like, where each team has an opportunity to make it to Omaha to be, 8 of 8 correct. Usually doesn't happen that way. Obviously, you get your fair share of ones that get in there if you're good at it like I am, but there are quite a few ones that kind of are a little bit tougher. More specifically, this little region here, we already started talking about Georgia Tech, so I kind of want to lean into it a little bit, but Georgia Tech, Kansas, and Arkansas were 3 teams that I had in my preseason Omaha 8. Arkansas, I actually placed a wager to win the SEC. That was my only loser so far in terms of future wagers. I can't pull it up at this very moment, but I did cash a Kansas plus 1,100 to win the Big 12. That was one of my other futures I bet, as well as Georgia Tech plus 600 to win the ACC. So kind of funny that the 3 futures that I did place are all in the same super regional bracket. Won a total of 17 a little over 17 units just within those 2 wagers. It's just unreal, guys. I sometimes look at myself and go, are you fucking human? I don't think I'm human sometimes, but we have a couple other teams that I had making Omaha at the beginning of the year. Another really, again, unfortunate little turnout here. I had UCSB making Omaha. That would be the 4th team. Texas being the 5th team. Obviously, one of these 2 has to make it out. So another unfortunate there. Mississippi State, my 6th team. Georgia, my 7th team. And then Florida, my 8th team to make it to Omaha. So honestly, guys, I think I have a really good shot at getting, Mississippi State and Georgia have to face each other, so probably I'll get one there. Hopefully I'll get one here as 2, 3 here, and 4. So anytime I can get anything above 3, especially the way the bracket plays out, it just is what it is. For those of you that are kind of wondering, okay, now that we've seen the bracket, what do we think side versus side? What do we think has the easiest path? Who do we think has the hardest path? I'm going to go out and say I really wish my Georgia Tech guys maybe lost a few more games. I wish they were kicked over to this left side. It seems as if it's the same similar bracket to where I felt like last year, the right side, this 2, 3, 4, like all these teams over in this region really are. It's going to be a slugfest once we get to Omaha. Whereas this side, I think it's a little weak. especially when you kind of get into the Chapel Hill and College Station regional. Yes, you have a really hard regional in Hill here, but I don't think any of these teams are college are national champion worthy. Same with this little pair of 8. Not interested in any of these ones or these ones to win the overall national championship. That's where I maybe wish Mississippi State leaked out over here or Georgia was over here, just because I would rather see Georgia in there and Mississippi State. I mean, again, it is what it is. But if I was a betting man, which I am, I definitely want to look at some value over here on that left side, because it is pretty wide open, especially with the way that UCLA has been playing as of recent. I don't think that they have a huge home field advantage as well, but they do have the easiest path to at least Omaha. But once they get to Omaha, that's a whole nother ball game. I have a team that I really do like amongst these ones that I do think will win the national championship or could at least compete for it. I think as long as these teams don't beat each other up on the way to Omaha or on the way to the national championship, the team that is going to arise, I think, is going to be on this side, whether it's one of the ones that comes out of this one or one of the ones that comes out of here. That's kind of a little tidbit here. I can't really give out too much of what I'm looking at, but for those of you that have never done a bracket before, if you clicked on this, that you're wondering, how does the bracket work? Big guy, tell me how it is. Tell me how it works. Well, so you have 4 teams in each little thing, and you can kind of see it here. It's double elimination. Like it looks like this one's showing us what Georgia versus LIU. Georgia wins, they move on. Boston College wins, let's say they move on. Then they play here. The 2 losers play here. And then at that point, you got one more loss left. If you lose, your season's over, right? Once the winner of this game goes forward, you're pretty much in that championship game. Or at least you're knocking on the door of it. It's one of those things where you are in that championship. You just have to win one more. Obviously, when you win the first 2, it puts you in a really nice spot to be able to come out of that regional. But again, teams get hot, and that's kind of the interesting thing of baseball. Once you get to this championship game and you lose this first one, it's winner take all, and then buttholes pucker up on both sides. Who's gonna pony up in that space? And then once you get on and move on out of here, so 3 teams get eliminated from each pool, you move on to right here, guys. And so let's just say UCLA and West Virginia come out of here. Now UCLA, because they're the higher seed, is going to host a super regional at their place, best 2 out of 3. Once a team wins 2 out of the 3 series game, the winner moves on to Omaha, and then Omaha works the same way that this does, double elimination until you get to the championship, and then best 2 out of 3. So as you can tell, it's a little bit confusing. If some of you have questions in the comments, just based off of what I've already explained, please let me know, guys. I'm here to help you. It looks like this is not working right here. Let me try to get my best. There we go. Maybe you guys can see a little bit better. I kind of just realized that looked a little shitty for you all, but that's kind of how the bracket works. Now, just a couple things that I want to mention. I do think that Kansas really did get a shit draw, especially Arkansas as well. I thought Arkansas could have easily been a host, especially with the way they went through the SEC tournament. The committee didn't see so, obviously. Sometimes I look at some of these, like Florida State really wasn't very impressive all year, and they're hosting. Also Nebraska, yeah, it's cool that they're going to be able to host at the College World Series site, but at the end of the day, like, I didn't think that they should have hosted over Arkansas as well. I think that Kansas, winning the Big 12 regular season and the Big 12 championship and then getting a 15 seed kind of is rough, and then also pairing them up with one of the best offenses we've seen ever. It's just really unfortunate. I feel bad for them. I think even if they do make it out of the Lawrence Regional, they're going to have a really, really tough way out into Omaha. So kind of feel bad for them there. Again, that's kind of where I'm saying I wish like teams like Kansas or even, West Virginia, some of these Big 12 schools got into, maybe a little bit easier of a path, would have loved to see them play against the UNC or something like that. So just unfortunate, but it is what it is. That's just one of the harder ones. Another harder one, honestly, UNC, VCU, Tennessee, and East Carolina. I know I've heard and seen a lot of people talk about East Carolina, guys, but East Carolina has gone back to back to back to back to back, however many years in a row now of making it to a regional. Cliff Godwin continues to do it. I know that he's lifting up skirts of women everywhere. No, I'm just kidding. That's defamation. Totally kidding. I love. It's more of just a. I love him. He's one of the better coaches in the country. I do think that this team is one of their weakest teams, but I think that with it being weak, I think they're probably have a little bit of a chip on their shoulder. And when they have a chip on their shoulder, guys, you don't really know what's going to come out of that. To be honest with you, there's motivation factor in baseball is a whole different ball game, you know. So I really have never liked this Tennessee team. I don't think they make it out of this regional. I know people that really do like them to kind of escape here, but this is going to be one of the ones I'm really looking forward to watching, especially with the who they're being paired with. I think that this entire 8 is great. UNC also playing really good baseball, ran into a buzzsaw of Georgia Tech. So Lamar, good team. USC, good team. Texas State, I'm really interested to see how that stuff works. Dab. Oh, sorry about that, guys. But another one that I'm actually interested in just a little bit is this Nebraska, South Dakota State, Arizona State, and Ole Miss. And the only reason I mention this one is because I haven't been impressed from Nebraska, especially as of recently. Ole Miss is a team that always, if they're not one of the top tier teams, I always think that they can. I mean, obviously, they just won a national title less than 5 years ago, but I think that this team isn't the best team that they've ever had. It's not Hunter Elliott's best year either. Arizona State, same thing. I don't know what to get out of them. I guess this is all to say I think that Auburn has a really easy draw into Omaha. They just really can't screw it up. They're facing a bunch of teams that I believe are much less inferior. I know that Auburn played Nebraska earlier on in the year at home, and I think they did win that series 2-1, but it'd be interesting to see how those two teams paired up again. Auburn, again, not a great hitting team, but their team ERA is just something to definitely watch. But any of those ones, guys, I don't think any of these teams are national contenders, national championship contenders. I do like one that I'm going to be giving out to my VIP that's 50-1 or more. So definitely, if you guys are interested in that, stay tuned. But I show you all this bracket to kind of tell you guys I do have a Big Guy Bets bracket challenge, and if I can go to my bracket challenge, which let me see if I can find it. I need to verify my email. Let me create my bracket. Okay. How this works, guys, you go in and you click on, okay, say I think UCLA is going to win this one, okay? Once you click UCLA there, then I think, and I believe this to be true, you may have to choose who's going to finish second, third, and fourth. I don't see that so far, but it doesn't seem like that's what they're going to do. So maybe, do they? Let me click on the... Oh, yeah, you do. Oh, okay, so you do click the runner-up. Okay, so how this works, and just to make it easier, because some people could end up having the same things, you got to pick who you think's going to win it and who you think's going to be the runner-up. So if I think that Cal Poly is going to be the runner-up, you're going to put them as the runner-up, and you're just going to click one more time. So you think UCLA is going to win and Cal Poly is going to face them in the championship. Same thing here, guys. West Virginia, you think they're going to win, and you think that Wake Forest is going to be the runner-up, you'll just click on them again. And so that's how they do the point system here. It kind of has the point system here as well. It'll tell you how many you get to select one winner and one runner-up. When you guys are done and you click through the entire bracket, and then you go through and pick who's going to win the final, all that stuff, World Series champion, you submit your bracket. You guys can only join this if you guys join my Winnable, okay, guys? I can't stress this enough. I'm trying my best to get you guys the best values as I can, but the Big Guy Bets bracket challenge will include... And this is the best thing that I can offer you guys. I can give you guys money from this and all that other stuff. This is the best bang for your buck. For those of you that are interested in the college baseball gambling space, interested in kind of getting your name out there, interested in how the college baseball season works, guys, you have to join this. It's only $75 to join it, and you get every single one of my picks from now until the postseason. You get my futures that I just placed. You're going to get all my game picks from each of the the games that I do love, all the way up until the final out of the season, guys. Just that alone is worth $75. But on top of that, if you guys win the bracket challenge, even so, if I win it, obviously there's nothing that's going to happen. Whoever gets second place is going to get a free pass for all of 2026 or all of 2027 next year. You're gonna get a Big Guy Sports tee, and you're gonna get an interview on the channel, guys. This is a must. You guys have to do it. We have to at least get 10 people in here to make it make sense for me to do. So get your buddies, grab your buddies. For those of you that have been with me for a while, even if you are on the college baseball season pass now, or even an annual, you have to join this in order to get an opportunity to be part of this. But part of the prizes. So I know I've won you guys 155 units. The least you could do is maybe lob a little bit for this. This is just to show, hey, let's see if you guys have learned from me this year. Maybe you guys have learned a few things. Honestly, the bracket gets a little bit joking, if you will. You know, I mean, at the end of the day, sometimes knowing more information, at least filling out a bracket, is honestly worse. It's kind of like the basketball season where, you know, if you know nothing and you go into it blind, you might do even better than an expert. So I'd like to think that I am not going to psych myself out on a few things, but, you know, that's probably the odds are I'm definitely going to get a little bit crazy. So definitely let's see. I want to make sure I'm live still. Yeah. You know, if you know, okay, we're still live. This is a really easy, guys. All you got to do is go to my store. You got to go to it's the very first pass you guys see. You purchase it. When you guys purchase it, that's when you guys can go ahead and go and start submitting your bracket. I am going to put this out there, guys, for you all to go sign up for. But you guys have to get by this, because I will be connecting your guys' name on Winnable with the name that I see in my bracket pool. If you end up winning the bracket pool and you're not a part of the bracket challenge, you don't get selected. Okay, guys. So please just go ahead, do that. Again, we need at least 10 people. Tell your friends to tell a friend to tell another friend, guys. This is so much fun. All we're gonna do is just continue to be printing money and competing. That's the best thing. If you guys feel like you don't have $75 to spend, you guys really haven't been doing this college baseball season the right way. So go take advantage of this, guys. This is going to be such an amazing time. I really want you all to join in on it and win some money, guys. At the end of the day, it's all competition. If you guys have done fantasy football and stuff before, it's all the same shit, guys. We're all just trying to see who is the best at the bracket. So that's kind of how all these work, guys. I will probably have one more show going into probably tonight. I want to be able to do a show before all the games start. I believe the games start tomorrow. Oh no, Friday. So I might do one more. I might do one more show. I do get my ACL repaired tomorrow, guys, so that's why I'm just trying to get on here and talk to you guys about it a little bit. But I may be high off Norcos and a lot of different other drugs because of the surgery. So I don't know how I'm gonna feel. I don't know how my leg's gonna feel. I don't know how I'm gonna feel. I don't know if I can even get on here, to be honest with y'all. So hopefully the surgery goes great, in God's hands. But guys, take advantage of this if you can. I really do appreciate all the support I've gotten all year. I'm gonna continue to do this for you all as long as you guys continue to support me. So subscribe to the channel, guys. This is going to be an amazing postseason. I look forward to continuing to kill the books. Appreciate you all. Love you all. Best of luck in all your bets today. And I will see you guys all very soon. Getting that bracket challenge now. Peace out, guys. I'll see you later. Let's go.
See what Happy's got in the bag.
Oh, he buttered it up. Ooh. Oh, fuck. Oh.